Alright, hey everybody, it is me, Rachel, from Scarling Ray, my new main channel. And by the way, I've got 99 subscribers, so thank you. I got 99 subscribers, but I don't really know what to go after that. Anyways, so instead of staying at my parents' house and doing a total investigation tonight because I'm still not feeling well and it is pouring down rain, I'm going to do that over a span of time, so I'm going to put I'm actually going to make a playlist. I don't know what it's going to be called, but you'll see it, and it'll be something about my parents' house, because going over there today was pretty interesting. We did an EVP session, and we did a spirit box session using my Radio Shack 20-125. I'm working on annotating that one. It's actually pretty trippy because both my mom and myself felt a temperature dip, like we had the temperature change. I didn't say anything to her, but she mentioned it, so it was nice for her to say something to me because it confirmed it with, oh, that wasn't just my imagination. But, still I like to try and think that, maybe she was just freaking herself out. So we did that. We did the spirit box session, and we also did an EVP session. So that was pretty cool. I was more surprised that she got more into it than I thought she would. And just hearing the stories and some of the questions she asked were pretty interesting to hear from her. Because she told me, and I'd heard my dad say this before, but just hearing it from her also was like none of the stuff that used to happen in my room. And as you'll see, once I put the session up, I'm gonna have to annotate it and then I'll put it up. It's a very interesting session, so I might need some help. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But I'm gonna do my best on my own first. Because it was pretty interesting. My spirit box definitely did not sound the same, although I'm blaming location partially being for that reason. But I will have a video up. I'm gonna re-upload the video of my dad giving a kind of interview, if that even makes sense, up, and I'm basically would put everything in a playlist, so that way I don't have to string you guys along and then I don't also have to edit a bunch of stuff. I mean, I can eventually edit it to something prettier, but just for the sake of updating it onto YouTube and not having you guys oh, you gotta wait for this. No, I'm just gonna put things up as I go. So I might even put up just the raw spirit box session without annotations by itself even. We'll see what I think. I'll decide. And then like I said, I've also got the EVP session I got to go over. And I'll put up my dad's interview, and I'll put up me just walking around, because the main focus of that, checking out my parents' house is my room. My old room is the main focus. It used to have a really just dark, not so good feeling energy in that room, and it didn't start until I was born. It seems like that's when it came about, was when I started sleeping in that room, which would have been 3 days after I was born. Yeah, once they released me from the hospital and let me go home, that's whatever was there up until, it's been about a few years, but it was really weird how, and just like I said, the spirit box sounded weird. It sounded different. I guess is the best way to describe it. If I wanted to stay on point and be truthful, I would say it sounded different, but still that's just weird to me. But then again, could have been location, I'm not sure. But when my mother has work off again, which I think she does sometime between Wednesday and Friday, I'm gonna go over and stay for 2 nights, or I'm at least spending a night, and I'm gonna spend a night in that room, and it should be interesting. And I don't know, it's gonna be very interesting actually, because I haven't slept in that room by myself in a very long time, so we shall see how that goes. But I thought I'd let you guys know what is up and how that turned out. I'm sorry it couldn't turn into a super long investigation for tonight, but me not feeling well, I'd rather not take that chance of getting sicker, and I would rather go back and be able to spend 2 nights, maybe a night, 2 nights there doing an actual investigation, or more so an investigation. I wouldn't even call it an investigation fully in my eyes. I think an investigation is more of a proper, but the best I can do by myself using my spirit boxes, my recorders, and it'll also give me a chance to use my I thought I had it over here, my cassette recorder. So I mean, all those things together. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, I'm gonna put them all on a playlist, and I'll be uploading stuff as I go. It's my parents' home, so I can always go back there, which is the cool part. It's a place I can keep investigating over time as much as I want. And it definitely does have some interesting activity, that's all I can say. Listening back to the session that I did on my 20-125, pretty interesting from what I can hear right away. I mean, like I said, I might need a little help from a friend of mine, a friend or two of mine, to help figure out for sure what I'm hearing is what I'm hearing. But for the most part, I feel confident myself trying to annotate this, but a little help never hurt nobody. So anyways, I hope everybody's having a great Halloween. I am going to do one more session from home just to end the night in a perfect way. It is pouring down rain, and I do tend to get really good sessions when it does that. The spirits just love the water. I do believe that to be true, partially. I don't know. All these things, it's just an ever learning. By the way, Zara's live stream was great. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Zara. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Dave, for all being on that panel. That was awesome. I had a great time listening to you also. And that was a fantastic stream. A lot of great stuff. If you didn't catch it, check out Paranormal White Noises channel. It was really, really awesome. And Zara looked extra cute. And Glenn was a bird. He was a crow. Anyways, my cat wants attention, so I'm going to end this now. But like I said, just, I'll keep you guys posted. And sometime this week, I'll be sleeping in my creepy room. Should be fun. So until then, next time, happy Halloween.